So everyone, very welcome. We'll make it start. Time is against us. You're very welcome to the first Youth Work and Trainers Bazaar. It's great to have you here. First thing to say is that we were overwhelmed by the response to the Bazaar. It certainly exceeded our expectations in terms of numbers. We have approximately 220 participants from 42 countries joining us today we have two parts to the Bazaar, so it's good to have you here at the beginning. So just to say a little bit about the concept, I think you all are clear on what a Bazaar is. So it's the idea of going into this wonderful, beautiful marketplace space where your senses are triggered and where you don't know exactly what might be in there, you can imagine, but by the time you leave, you will leave enriched and you will leave much more insightful or with something special or with something that you were longing for. So this is the kind of idea of the Bazaar concept. There are two key principles to it. One is around bursting the bubble, which is this idea of the youth work and non-formal sector, being able to hear from some experts and practitioners from outside the sector. And the idea then is to challenge and stimulate and provoke the thoughts of those who are in the sector about their ideas. The internal market, which is the second part of the Bazaar, is also providing a space and an opportunity for practitioners from within the sector to actually meet and engage and hear about some innovative practice, some new ideas as well. I'm going to take you through the program, and just to make sure in terms of the screen. Okay, let me just go back. So we're doing the welcome and an introduction, and we will have do the themes, topics, and presenters in a moment. At 2:40, we will we'll have a question and answer session. So our brief to our presenters, our contributors, our external experts was you have half an hour. If you choose to use 23.5 minutes or 25.5 minutes, this is also perfectly fine as well. Then there would be more space for conversations. That question and answer space and is also an opportunity to have conversations about the themes that you're exploring. So that in your breakout rooms, you'll break into rooms shortly. You will have some space for that. You will have moderators there to do that, and I will mention who they are in a moment. At 3 o'clock, there will be an official break. There's no plenary as such, but you still have an opportunity when you're in the breakout space to continue the conversation for about 10 or 15 minutes. So at 3, if you're finished at 2:55, this is also perfectly fine. At 3 o'clock, we officially break, and then there will be the internal market at 3:30. So you rejoin the plenary at that point. We'll take a quick introduction, and then we'll break into the themes for those sessions as well. And then at 4:30 will be an overview and feedback, and there will be a promotion of the Youth Work and Trainers Bazaar, which is the in-person event, and then a little evaluation. Just a reminder of who our themes are. So as you can see in front of the screen there, you're all asked to select from the different themes. So we have children and young people, and that's with Professor Trevor Spratt, positive psychology, Joe Wilkie. Joining Trevor will be Morgan, and then in positive psychology will be Roy, who will be the moderator for that session. Then in the third session, Team Digital will be Nina Wolvers, and it will be Sabrina will be your host in there. In the fourth bit, we will have Entrepreneur Room for Everyone is Adnan, and joining Adnan will be Abdel Jalil, who will be the moderator there. Patrick and Damien, who are a double act, will be in room 5, thinking outside the Erasmus Plus box. A lot of people are thinking about where they can get extra money. I will be with Gurur in room 6, or in session 6, Mind Your Own Business. And in room 7 will be Values. We Are Our Values. You will have Yusuf, and Yusuf will be joined by Nora. And in room 8 is Identity. All things being to everyone is Leila. And Leila will be supported by Rachel. And then in the last room, Ecological Warfare, you have Susanna and Dominic will be supporting there. So this is the lineup for the first part of our session, the themes and the speakers. We'll come back to the break, and then we'll introduce this bit later on. but I'm going to hand over now to Dominic, who will give you some technical information just about the Padlets and other technical information that you require. So if I can hand over to Dominic.
Thank you very much, Fergal. I'm very pleased to welcome you in this meeting as well. I just posted the main landing page in the chat, and from there you will find your way to all the sessions by just clicking on the links. And let me just share my my screen.
I'll stop sharing now.
So this is the landing page, and from there you will find all the bits of the program. So you just scroll down to where we are at the moment, and you find your workshops and also the links for the plenary sessions and so on. On the very top of it, you have the access to a map. This one where you can see a lot of people already put each other in, and by just clicking on the little plus sign on the right up corner, you can add a location, or you can move the little icon around where you want to put yourself, and then you can fill in the information with your name or contacts or picture, whatever you like. And we have another Padlet, which is more the market style Padlet. You can see it here, and you can put your information about your projects as you like, and whatever you want to share. I also will put the PowerPoint presentation of Fergal to that Padlet so that each can access it after the conference as well. And we have here also a little survey where we will ask you to fill in, and also a second meeting. So if you're happy to join our team for the coming bits, so just click here on that Padlet. So I think that's basically it from my side, Fergal. Yeah, I hand over back to you.
Okay, cheers, Dominic. So we're now going to attempt to disperse you into the various rooms, actually. So this is no mean technological feat to do this. So you will just go to the, as Dominic pointed out, you go to the landing pad, you click on the Zoom link, and there you can find actually the workshop or session, whatever you want to call it, where you should be. You should all remember where you need to click on. So we will see you officially back here at 3:30. I know some of you can't join us for the second part of the session. There are some people coming specifically for that as well. So we will see you again at 3:30. We wish you a good, productive session. We hope that you find it useful, insightful, and of good value. And as I say, we go back to the essence, the idea of bursting the bubble. So from those from the youth work and the non-formal education sector, there is an opportunity to ask, or to be challenged and to be stimulated and to think a little bit beyond our normal bubble, which we occupy often, and all too often with chatting to ourselves in a sense. So anyway, have a productive session. See you back officially at 3:30. Thank you. See you shortly.